Hi everyone, my name is Sadiq M, a lecturer in commerce. I'm glad to inform you that I'm going to be launching my YouTube channel in the name of Soaring Commerce Classes. Especially for the second PUC students, I'm going to be discussing the subjects like accountancy, economics, business studies. So, in this channel, I'm going to be giving the proper information regarding the topics with zero doubts in your mind. Okay? So, the channel name, what we will be uh, called it as is Soaring Commerce Classes. Okay? You need to search in the YouTube as Soaring Commerce Classes. Okay? Who all find this video, please do subscribe this channel. If you guys are going to be subscribing this channel means it will bring energy to me to more and more videos which will useful for you guys. Okay, so the midterm examination is around the corner. The exam starts from 9th of October. Okay, so I think each and every students are going to be preparing very well for the midterm examination. Okay, so I am made like the second PUC midterm important questions for 2025-26 a midterm examination. Basically, we will having that 11 units in the economics. Okay, 5 units in microeconomics and 6 units in macroeconomics. So this 11 units consist of 80 marks question paper. From a main termination point of view, so the board is going to be asking 5 chapters in microeconomics and 1 chapter in the macroeconomics. I have made like some important questions from the economics, okay, in the subject from the economics. So mostly and highlighted questions, which are all the important questions from the examination point of view, I'm going to be discussing in this video. I have made like three different types of questions may be asked in the examination part of view. The first part they will ask like in the 4 marks only. They are made like 3 parts maybe in the question paper. In the previous question paper, you can observe that in the question papers for the 4 marks they are asking like graphical and theoretical questions. And another thing is what 4 marks difference between questions and 4 marks problem questions. So I'm going to be telling you that the important questions which are asked for this midterm examination. I made like 3 major parts in 4 marks. Like first one is theory and graphical question, and a second part will be 4 marks difference between questions and problem question. Okay, 4 marks problematic questions. Okay, shall shall we discuss the theory and graphical questions, what they are going to be asking for the midterm examination for us. The first questions will be comes from introduction to microeconomics. Okay, the first chapter introductory to microeconomics. Under that, the first question will be what are the 3 central problems of an economy? Explain. The second question, explain the production possibility frontier. The third question, write about centrally planned economy. In this 3 question, the one question definitely they are going to be rising in the midterm examination question paper. So the second chapter in the microeconomics will be theory of consumer behavior. Under that, the first question and important question, as per my knowledge, write the difference between total utility and marginal utility. Second question, explain indifference map with the help of a diagram. And the third question, briefly explain budget set with the help of a diagram. Okay, these are all the important questions from the unit number 2, the theory of consumer behavior. What is the third unit? The third unit is production and cost. Under production and cost, explain isochron with the help of a diagram. The second question, write about returns to scale. The third question, explain the shapes of various long run cost curves. Among these three questions, definitely one question is going to be rising in your question paper. The fourth chapter what we will having is the firm under perfect competition, theory under perfect competition. The first question, features of perfect competition. The second question, write about the third condition of profit maximization of the firm under perfect competition with the help of a diagram. And the third question, explain the determinants of supply curve. Okay. And the last question, what is the implication of free entry and exit of a firm on market equilibrium? Briefly explain. So in this four question, one question they are going to be asking in your examination. Okay. The next chapter what we will having like market equilibrium. Okay. Under market equilibrium, the first question is what is price ceiling? Explain with the help of diagram. The second question, discuss the concept of price floor with the help of a diagram. Third question, explain the working of the economy. Explain the working of the economy of a capitalist country. And the last question will be discuss the role of government, state and household sectors in both developed and developing countries. Okay, these two questions, explain the working of an economy of capitalist country, discuss the role of government and statehood sector in the both developed and developing economy, is asked from the macroeconomics unit number 1. And I missed one question from market equilibrium is you observe that simultaneous shift in equilibrium. What we are going to be drawing the table and a table and that they are going to be given like demand, supply, quantity and price. So this question I have missed here. That question also important for your examination point of view. Along these 17 questions, definitely they are going to be rising. Seven questions they are going to be rising. Okay, among this 17 question, they are going to be rising. 7 questions definitely they are going to be rising. So totally 9 questions they are going to be asking. So the 7 questions comes from this 17 questions. The next question will be one question will be they are going to be rising for the 4 marks like difference between. So the first important difference between question will be write the difference between total utility and marginal utility. The second question will be write the difference between normal goods and inferior goods. The third question will be write the difference between substitute goods and complementary goods. And the unit number 1 from macroeconomics, write the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Short in these 4 questions, one questions will be definitely rise it for your midterm examination point of view. So the next question what they are going to be asking like the problematic questions. So in economics we will having like 4 marks and 6 marks problems. So I'm going to be discussing about the 4 marks problems. The first problem generally we will having from the theory of consumer behavior. So the first problem they are asking like to find out as the price elasticity of demand. So the question will be like this. The question will be asked like this. Suppose an individual buys 15 apples at the price rupees 5 per apple, and if the price increases to rupees 7 per apple, she reduces her demand to 12 apples. Find out price elasticity of demand. They are asking to find us the price elasticity of demand. These questions comes under the theory of consumer behavior. The next question will be also from the theory of consumer behavior. They're asking us to find out the market demand. Okay, they have given like price D1, D2. They are asking to find out the market demand. Okay, these two questions from the microeconomics unit number 2, the theory of consumer behavior. So the next two questions, what the 3 and 4 question is coming from the production and cost. The question third will be comes the problematic question what we will having here in our screen is they are asking, they were given like TPL and L. They are asking to find out the average product and marginal product. Okay, The next question, what they are going to be given like, they are given like quantity and TVC. They are asking us to find out AFC and AVC. Okay, this 3 and 4th question will becomes under the where production and cost unit. Okay, the 5th and 6th question, what we will having here. Okay, this question will be comes from the theory under profit competition. So the 5th question, what they are going to be ask us to find out is, they have given like quantity sold, they have given like TRTC. They are asking us to find out profit and market price. Okay, we need to find out the profit and market price. The next question, they have asking going to be asking to find out price elasticity of supply. Okay, they have given the initial quantities of balls, initial price of the ball, new quantities of the balls, and the new price of the balls. So what we are going to be calculating there, we are going to be calculating the price elasticity of supply. Do you remember in the unit number 2, they are asking us to find out price elasticity of demand, but here they are going to be asking to find out price elasticity of supply. The last problematic questions, what they are asking is us to find out equilibrium number of firms. They are in the, this is a newly added question from the PU question bank. Okay, they're asking us to calculate the equilibrium number of firms. The question will be like this: the consider the market for cotton, the demand curve for the cotton is Q is equals to 200 minus P. Assume that market consists of identical firms in which supply of a single firm is Q is equals to 10 plus P at price 20. Calculate the equilibrium number of firms. Okay, what they are asking us to do here, we are need to calculate the equilibrium number of firms from this question. Okay, so I have earlier on I told that I have made the 3 parts in 4 marks questions. Okay, the first question will be theory and graphical questions, and the second part will be difference between questions, and the third part will be problematic questions. Along this 17 from theoretical and graphical questions, and 4 from difference between, and 7 from problematic questions. Definitely the 9 questions what I'm going to be discussing in this video, definitely the 9 questions will be comes in this this video only. Okay, in the next video I'm going to be discussing about the 6 marks important questions. Okay, 6 marks important questions, both theoretical questions and problematic questions, which the helps you guys to score a good marks. Okay, after discussing all the questions, I'm going to be solving all the 4 marks and 6 marks questions. So if you like this video means, please do subscribe the channel and share this channel to your friends and ask them to subscribe this channel, so it will brings me more energy to make more videos. Thank you guys.